Hey guys, I have been so busy lately, but I needed to do a video for today. So I want to talk to you about the news first before we talk about the 30-day cleanse and restore, okay? So today is the first day of the US BOGO, so that's really exciting. We can get 13 oils for half the price, basically $140. And if you don't have a doTERRA membership and you want to have a doTERRA membership, it is free if you buy the BOGO box. Okay, so I have a link there. You can hit that link and it takes you to a shopping cart where the BOGO box is already on there. The good thing is I added one more oil on there to get it up to over 150 points, and it qualifies you for like $80 worth of free products, which is the Deep Blue rub and the Deep Blue oil. Okay, and that's great for muscles, and when you have sore muscles and joints and things, it's just so good to massage that in. It's really cooling and it's actually really powerful. Okay, so altogether you're saving about $260 worth. So this is a really good time to join doTERRA, or for those people who already have a membership, to stock up. I love stocking up during BOGO, and it only happens maybe a few times a year, 3 times a year, I think. So this is the time to do it, okay? So there's 13 oils, so I'm just going to focus on 2 for today, and then I want to talk about the 30-day cleanse and restore, okay? So 2 oils that stand out is the Citrus Bloom. Okay, so you get the Citrus Bloom for free when you buy the box. Okay, so the pairing of these oils will be announced tomorrow. So it will say buy this oil, get this oil for free, buy this oil, get this oil for free. You can buy up to 5 sets. But if you just buy the whole box, you're going to get all of the oils plus the bonus Citrus Bloom. Okay, Citrus Bloom smells like orangey but sweet, and it's just got that smoothness about it. All right, so I love putting this oil in the diffuser. Okay, so I love the Pilot diffuser. So let's see, I don't know if you can see that. So I'm just going to put water, there's a line there, it says max, so put that there, and then I like to put about 4 drops in. There you go. All right, and then start it, and this goes for quite a while, so good. This Citrus Bloom, let me read this to you. This is my book here. Using the Gifts of the Earth kind of helps you learn more about what the oils can do to help you emotionally and spiritually as well, because everything we do is holistic. Okay, we're mind, body and spirit creatures. We can't just do things physically only on the physical level, and that's kind of passive, and we don't want that. All right, because we're going to keep having the same problems and not elevate ourselves to a higher level of being. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of the way a little bit. Okay, so the Citrus Bloom is the springtime celebration oil. It helps you get out of the darkness, the gloom, the staleness staleness of winter, right? And for those who feel kind of depressed and bitter, over serious. Okay, so it helps you get out of the rat race. So, who's in that rat race right now? Yeah, we don't have to be, okay? Sometimes mums, they accept that rat race because it makes them feel important, makes them feel like they're doing something. But hey, we can do things smarter. I had to learn that, okay? So there's affirmations here that you can say. So you can say, I am playful, creating sweetness and happiness. Okay, so you can say that and then journal about that and just ponder over that until it becomes part of you. So what I do is to teach people how to do faith-based life coaching, basically. Okay, so I don't like to use the word energy healing because you're not going bing, let's remove that. This here is strengthening your faith with God and making these changes. That's in the way, isn't it? Because we're using the power of the atonement of Christ, okay, to change. So we're using our power of choice to apply the power of the atonement of Christ to help us make changes and become better people. Okay, so this is a fantastic oil that helps you adopt the feeling of being hopeful, creating new beginnings, feeling childlike, playful, wonder and cheerfulness. It helps you start cleaning the house and get yourself out of that rut. Start afresh. Okay, so that's citrus bloom. You will love it. All right, so the next oil in the BOGO is the Beautiful. All right, so if you haven't smelt the Beautiful, it will probably be a perfume for you. Okay, so you use it however you like, but I like to apply it to my wrists, and then on my chest, because I can smell it, and because I've got long hair, I put a little bit on my hand. It's in a roller bottle, and I put it through my hair. Okay, so when my hair swishes around, I smell it. So good. Okay, now Beautiful is a great oil for just about anybody. It's the oil of self-respect and self-acceptance. We need to fill our cups with love and light from heaven before we can offer love and light to other people. Okay, sometimes people like to be the martyr, and we're supposed to be giving all the time. And guess what? We give nothing. Really, it's hollow. It's hollow love and it's hollow service. People don't feel substance. And it's from you, as if you're the savior, right? Instead of us going, hey, here's where the love comes from, and obtaining that love first and being spiritually inspired to help certain people. Imagine you're a pitcher, right? And then God pours into your pitcher, and then you're like ready and filled, and you say, who do I serve? Oh, okay, this person here, you can have some. And they taste the delicious, sweetness, and they're like, oh, thanks. And you say, oh, more from here, go pray, go, you know what I mean? So you become that instrument instead of being, I need to be important, let me help you. Okay, so there's a huge difference. It's empowering people when you're empowered. Okay, so feeling beautiful really helps you accept the love from God. It helps you just appreciate your role, okay, on earth. So it helps people release the feelings of self-criticism, self-loathing, feeling abused, and unworthy. People who are grieving and they're superficial, and they may be a little bit shallow because they just need lots of validation from people all the time. And you know what? If you have this big picture, the validation from people is like a little drop every time somebody validates you. It's never going to be enough, right? God is going to be the one that will fill your cup to overflowing, and you'll thirst no more. Okay, so I just wanted to highlight these two amazing oils that my faves. So the other oils are staples, right? You're getting the adaptive. Let's see, you're getting lavender, getting the balance oil, peppermint, and you got lemon, fantastic, oregano. So Air X is really good. It's kind of like a friend to the Breathe, and then tea tree, On Guard, and of course Breathe in a roller. So if you want the aroma touch and the wild orange on top of that, you've got all the oils for the aroma touch technique, just so you know. All right, so this book here is available on my website and on Amazon. Okay, so let's talk about day 16. So if you've printed this out, you're supposed to be in the middle by now, okay? So here we are. Now, around this time, you're going to feel a lot of maybe discomfort, right? Sometimes your tummy kind of hurts a little bit because you're forcing yourself to make big changes. You're scrubbing now. So I'm going to invite you to make it easier for yourself by allowing yourself to heal emotionally, okay? So feel feelings and cry out feelings and identify feelings and intentionally release feelings, and then intentionally choose more positive beliefs and thoughts to adopt, to become different, okay? And you're not going to do it alone. You don't need to do it alone. All right, we are, doing all this together, everyone, and we can do it. And it's possible. It's not impossible, okay? So this time I invite you to journal, to, if you know how to muscle test. If not, then you can pick oils that you feel are like a draw towards. So today I have these beautiful cards. So I have 2 oils that I'm going to be focusing on. It's patchouli and it is yellow mandarin. So I'm going to keep these cards out and be looking at it and reading it. All right, so I'm going to leave that out. So that's the single oil box. It's found on my website. I have a few left, and just going to have it in front of me here to look at. And then I have one more oil. That's a blend from the blend box. Okay, and this one is Hope to Overcome, because I'm finishing up my next book. Okay, and I'm going to push myself to, in a loving way, encourage myself, that's a better word, to get it done, and to remind myself and encourage myself to think positively, because I know I can do it, right? But I need to remind myself that I can. So I'm going to have this to read. Tells me that hope gives me confidence, hope, self-acceptance, believing, rebirth, kind of like that citrus bloom. Yes, I can do it. All right. So, you know, saying affirmations, picking out, you know, different oils to help you rewire is such a good idea. And with those oils, you can do so many things with it. So here's some fun things. So here is a nozzle, okay, that you can buy online, just any place, Aroma Tools, Amazon, you know, with an old bottle, wash it out, take the peel off, take the label off. You can stick this, cut it in half, cut the stick in half, and then stick it in there, and then you can make this into a spritzer bottle. Okay, and it can be a perfume on your clothes, on your bed, just to remind you, you know, of that oil and of the affirmations that go with that oil. Because when our brain is, you know, wiring and like firing together, it's wiring together, right? And we learn so much faster. Okay, and sometimes we don't realize how negative we are, so it kind of helps that way. You know, of course, you're going to diffuse oils as much as you can. Bring that into your car and whatnot. And then also relax and allow it to be part of you. So I made this quick blend for my kiddos of Epsom salt, of Himalayan salt, and you can put the baking soda in here as well. All right, so I have a recipe on my Facebook page that you can scroll down and find. Let's see, yeah, so like 1.5 cups of Epsom salt, 3/4 cup of kosher salt, and 1/2 cup of baking soda in here. And then, you know, you can just do half or 1/4 of it for a bath and soak for 30 minutes. What I like to do is put the oils on me so that I get the maximum benefit, okay, because the oils will help the salts will help the oils soak in more, okay, and be less on the bathtub and in the water, so it'll be soaking. It'll help you detox as well. That's what I really like about that. Okay, when you wake up or get out of the bath, you feel refreshed, okay. And another tip for you is, have you seen this before? This is from doTERRA in the Breathe wellness kit. All right, this is just like an atomizer kind of thing. There's a wick here. It's an inhaler. You can put the oils on the wick and close it up, right? And you can just inhale it and bring the oils with you. Okay, so this is your personal like diffuser. Okay, get the oils up your nose and into the brain. That's kind of cute. But again, remind yourself when I smell the oils, say I smell citrus bloom, I say, okay, time for a new renewal, time for re-energizing. I can do this, you know, and just kind of teach yourself and just be your best cheerleader. The other few things that I want to share is, if you lack energy, use Mighty to Max. Do not use coffee or energy drinks. That's the worst. Okay, use Mighty to Max 2 in the morning. It naturally helps your cells produce more mitochondria, which helps you have more energy. Okay, all natural. You're not going to be paying for it the next day. Sort of, you know, when you drink caffeine, it's sort of like robbing tomorrow's energy for today. Okay, and you're going to always be in the negative. Okay, so not good, and we have to pay for it sooner or later, and it's not good for the bones either. And turmeric is another favorite. So during the day, I have this this flip chart here, and on the flip chart you have the hand and feet and body, literal language of the body to help you read your body. But I also have here I have the what I call the internal meridian body clock, and it tells you kind of about the different elements and the different times that the organs work best. Okay, so during the day, the stomach works the best here from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. That's when you eat, and that's a good time to take the turmeric as well. Okay, so take the turmeric to help with more cleansing of the gut, right? To help you, anyone that's stressed, we're going to be slowing down the energy of our gut. So this is to help you go to the bathroom more, to help you have more energy, to help you think better. Okay, who doesn't want to have more mental clarity, right? This is going to help you with memory, right? When you read something, you remember. When you're thinking and you're reasoning in your mind, you'll reason more logically. And when you have an emotion, you understand the emotion better because you have just more intelligence, right? Just kind of identify what it is and then recognize why you have it and then be able to let it go. Okay, so for me, that's important. And turmeric emotionally and spiritually is about restored faith in humans, in yourself, and in God. Yes, the world may look like it's crazy right now, but it's always been like that actually, right? But there are people in the middle of all that that are able to be happy, and you can be one of them as well. All right. So last thing is journaling. Sometimes when I tell people to journal, they're like, I don't know what to write, right? So I made a journal book that has prompts. So you can look up today's date, all right? And you can, just skip a few days if you like. You can just write when you feel like writing. So it is March 16th here. All right, so for March 16th, you've got a bit of like quote here just to help you get motivated, and then oil suggestions, and then some affirmations, and then like a journal prompt. So for today, it says, one of the greatest indicators of our own spiritual maturity is revealed in how we respond to the weaknesses, the inexperience, and the potentially offensive actions of others. So if people are kind of cray-cray and you're like, okay, I get it, I understand, and I, have this tolerance for myself, right? Then, you'll be able to have more tolerance for other people too. And that shows spiritual maturity. So good. And it tells you to use past tense, blah, 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 affirmations. I have courage to let go, heal, and move on. Kind of like the theme for today, right? The citrus bloom and the hope. Okay, so, and you can write about it. And the prompt is, what can you do to forgive people quicker for their faults and weaknesses? So that helps you let things go, right? So that's the journal. It can be found on my website as well. All right, so that's a lot of tips for you for today. I hope this video was helpful. Sorry, there's an airplane that's flying across. I wanted to do more videos, but I had a lot going on. All right, so that's all. Hope this was great. Please friend and like me on Facebook and Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and please comment below. Tell me what you think. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.